All right, people, Catfish Dave here. Just a quick apology about the beginning of this video. I'm having DJI microphone issues, so the whole intro to the video I had to chop up and not do a good intro. I left the humming sound in sections just so you can see what I'm talking about, but I had to cut off 90% of the intro to this video. This makes $1,600 worth of DJI mics that I have thrown away because you get about 6 months out of them and they start doing weird stuff. Either way, I got two more in a box I haven't used yet. I guess I'll go ahead and use them for about 6 months. Either way, it's a pretty good video dragging baits down here on Chickamauga Reservoir. All right, people, Catfish Dave here. It is sometime in, late mid-September, and I've had a hard time catching bait. And yeah, we're gonna do some evening fishing. Good old Tennessee River. And I'm gonna run 5 rods, 4 with skipjack, 1 with white bass. Probably gonna still fish after dark, and I will use the slightly fresher bait for that. The prime spot. I've got some dude from another planer board company. He keeps saying my boards would be wider if I used his planer board. No, my boards will go as wide as I want them to. I don't want to fish over there by the marina. If I wanted to fish over there by the marina, I would take my boat over that way. I am fishing what I want to fish, so just a nice spread is all I'm doing on purpose. These boards work just fine. I'll slow down a little more. I do have some flow, because going 0.5, I'm getting a pretty hard pull in that board right there, so I do have some flow going on. This tape is wearing out fast. I'm probably going to have to put another couple strands on there. I will use my Lindy fish handling glove to handle the fish, just so they don't chew that off there, and I'm trying not to get a bacterial infection, which is very possible. As a matter of fact, it's infected on its own already, but I would rather deal with natural infection than some sort of bacterial from this river and fish. And something just popped at the fry right over there, but it looks like the way bass would do. That board's trying to get hung up. Come on. There is some hang-ups what I'm going through, so this might not be a very easy drag. Might not be easy at all. This bait is as old as you ever want to use bait. One day older and I would have just stayed at the house. The only way it lasts longer is like in the wintertime. I'll pack it in salty ice water and it'll stay frozen for weeks. This has not been frozen, it's just been cold. There's possible fish on the bottom right there, and 55 foot. That's the first one I've seen. See, that board there is trying to hang on something. Got 4 out, fixing to drop the white bass on. Another option is to control suspend drift, but I haven't done that well with that. I've done much better moving dragging, so we are dragging. I'm doing what works best, not what people say I should do or blah, blah, blah. I do what catches the most fish. And why wouldn't anybody? Come on, don't you get hung up. Don't you get hung up. We'll see how this white bass chunk does. White bass is a hit or miss bait. Sometimes it's great. Sometimes it ain't even bait. It's just there. Looking like bait. Well, y'all, so far it's slow in this deep stuff. We started at the marina over there and I've had one little bite. So far they're not liking the deeper section of river. All right, y'all, I am gonna speed the boat up a little bit. These fish are obviously not in this deep water. Speed up a little bit, try to get into something more 50-ish. This 70 foot ain't where it's at. We had one bite coming into it and ain't had nothing going through it. I see a little bit of fuzz on the screen down here in the last, it's heaviest in the last 10 foot of water. It's probably some thermocline. Looks like anything over about 55 foot doesn't have real good oxygen. Well, y'all, we've been pulling for an hour and 15 minutes through this deep section. Not a fish, one bite coming into it, and that was it. This absolutely blows right here. And I don't think it's because we're dragging. I think we don't need to be dragging this 70 foot. I've sped the boat up trying to get out of it, but man, I guess there's more of it than I thought. All right, y'all, we're coming out of 70 foot. I just now hit 63 feet, 62 feet, and then there's a fish sitting right there in 62. So, yeah, we went through an hour and a half worth of 70 foot. Now, maybe we'll see something here. Now that we're coming out of that, they did not like that stuff. Yep, look at there. There's a bite already. There's a fish as soon as we got out of 70 foot. As soon as we got out of it. We're in 59 now. Ain't that amazing? They just did not want to be in 70 foot. Not at all. We're in 57 now. Now see, now I'm starting to see some fish. 57 foot. That's 70 foot of water for about, I don't know how far that is. 3/4 of a mile, and just dead water. Either way, ain't no giant, but the skunk is out of the boat. Don't want no skunk in the boat. There he is. Get out of that middle rod there, everybody. Going right for the middle rod. Get away from the middle rod. It's like he's seen it and went for it. That's old Watts bar size fish. Watts bar size. All right. Can't grip with this glove. Can't get no grip with this glove, that's for sure. It's not what it's designed for. It is a filleting glove. The thumb don't even bend on it. Either way, skunk's out of the boat. Glad to see that. All right, y'all. I'm sure I'm going to be out here after dark, so I'm going to go ahead and get my
boat lights mounted up. Make sure they're turning on. Give myself plenty of time that if they don't turn on, I can get back to the ramp. Letting too much out of there. Oh shoot. Number 2. I believe this was a skipjack head. Yeah, once we got out of the 70 foot, we are catching something. 56 foot here. Watch bar size fish so far. Come on in here, watch bar fish. Try to keep them up high over that line. Keep them up high. I had a lot of line out because I was set for 70 foot. Come on up here. Yeah, it's just like the last one we caught. That left board's doing something weird. We're either hung or yeah, I'm pretty sure that was a headpiece that we got this on. I'm gonna put the cap on this water because he's gonna splash it all up. And I'm not in the mood to get it splashed all up. Yeah, I don't really need a net for that one either. Yeah, this lower end of the lake, man, there's a lot of this size on this lower end. But there's a few big ones mixed down here. I'm gonna grab them left-handed so I don't have to screw with the glove. Straighten out for the camera. We know we had a bait on that one. Oh, shoot. Did he stick? He stuck. He's stuck. He's running towards the back of the boat. He's running to the back of the boat. Yeah, man, we got out of that 70 foot and we're catching fish. Come on in here. This is the one I just baited. Makes me wonder if that one there has anything on it. A couple of these could have been without just because they went through some hang-ups. This must be a little bigger fish than the first two because he's staying down a little bit. Yeah, he's staying down a little bit. He ain't no giant by any means, but he's bigger than the first two. Come on up here. I had a lot of line out for these things. Come on, where are you at? There he is. Yeah, he's definitely bigger than the first two. Definitely bigger. I'm gonna set him to the side there. Set him right there.
Nothing on the white bass. Not near a nibble. Oh, I got hit right there. So we know there's a bait on that one. All right, y'all, let's get him. Best one of the trip so far. Not a bad one. Not bad. Better than what we've seen. I believe I got a fish on this one. I do. There we go, we're hooked up. We're hooked up. Yeah, boy. We are hooked up. Huh. I'm just reeling them in, y'all. Yeah, they're definitely not wanting no white bass, not yet. I think this is another one that had a lot of line out. Oh, what stinky barfish there. Yeah, a little better here. I believe every rod has caught a fish except the one with the white bass. Dang, those teeth just cut you to pieces. I am not used to holding these fish with the left hand there. He's better than the first couple. That one's actually curling the tail towards the camera. He must be confused. They usually curl it towards me. Let go of that thumb. Let go of that thumb. Woo! Is that a bite or a hang up? I believe that's a hang up. Don't hang me up. Don't hang me up. Thank you. I'm going to go ahead and eat this orange before I pull that fish in. I'm tired of looking at it. My water half spilt. I didn't have the lid on all the way when it tipped over. So now I'm going to get this orange so I don't get the scurvy. Come on in here, old Watts Bar fish. That fish is really thin from coming off the nest. I mean, really thin. We had a late spawn, so we're still getting these thin fish. Is that a bite or am I hung up? I believe I'm hung up. Look how thin that fish is. We're hung up, y'all. I'm gonna stop the boat and see if I can get this one loose. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. We'll go ahead and spotlight. Well, y'all, I'm gonna trash this white bass because I ain't got a bite. They're not eating it right now, not this time of day. Had I been out here at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, I might have wore fish out on it. But sometimes they eat it, sometimes they don't. It's still on there and it ain't had a nibble, so that's telling me something. So we've missed the peak daytime bite anyways. That was probably about 1 to 2 o'clock. So they're gonna be tougher to get.
put on this old nub right here. Drag it straight behind this old piece off the tail section. I've got one more old skipjack left. Let's see what happens after we put some skipjack. Oh shoot, oh shoot. Well, that fish was, I thought he was big, but he was just fast. He was just fast. He buried that rod, man. Buried it. Going right for the bait that I threw out. Go ahead and drop it there. He keeps going to the right. Don't get in the bait I just threw out. He's trying for it. As hard as that fish hit, I thought we had something for a second. He's gonna do his best to get in that line. He can't go no other direction. Now he's going to the left. Yeah, he nailed it, but he ain't much. Little old Watts bar size. Go ahead and let this one out. I speeded my speed up because for some reason the current seems to have slowed down. So I'm running 0.7 now. We were pulling about 0.3. I'm not getting no flow right now like I want to. Beat yourself up. Beat yourself all up there. Grab him with my left hand. Just a old long, thin fish. All right, I'm gonna put this rod back over here. I like it better there. All right, y'all, before it gets dark here, I'm gonna get me a snack. Some chunky white chicken breast salad from the Publix. I believe I'll put it on some Ritz crackers. Grab me another orange, another water. There's still some boats on the water tonight, and I can't shine these video lights when there's boats downriver from me. Night fishing is a hassle during the busy time of year, the warm season. Uh-oh. Come on, man, let me finish my chicken salad. He ain't gonna let me finish my chicken salad. Gosh dang it. Got to get fish slime on my hands before I finish my chicken salad. Come on in here. Just about dark, y'all. I don't know what it looks like on video, but it is just about dark. I'll set him there. And I'm gonna eat a couple more Ritz crackers. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I still didn't get to finish my Ritz cracker. This is on that little center chunk. We put some skipjack on there and we got hit. I say that white bass is it's a hit or miss thing. Yeah. Hit or miss. Come on up here. I'd sure like to get about 2 more Ritz crackers. Come on up here. He must be just rolling. He's a rolling. All right, I got 2 back there. And I'm gonna have to go ahead and finish this Ritz cracker. Get about 2 more of them. These things are buttery, man. Buttery, buttery, buttery. Well, all right, y'all. Let's get these things off the hook. These are just a couple of Watts bar fish here. Come on up here. Come on up here. Beat yourself all up. Just beat yourself all up, man. I tell you, they're crazy. No sense in all that, man. Getting a lot of males tonight. Males, males, males. Thin males. Last time I was out here, I was getting a lot of females. Tonight, it's a bunch of males. Come on, old Watts bar fish. Another male. I don't think I've caught a female tonight. I think it's all been these thinner males. He's got my float messed up there. Oh, shoot. Well, we didn't have to worry about taking him off. All right, we're hooked up, we're hooked up, we're hooked up, we're hooked up, we're hooked up. All right, y'all, we are hooked up. Yeah. Okay, this feels pretty decent so far. So far, it feels good. How fast is my boat going? Slow it down to about 0.2 here. Yep. It's hard to tell what I got. He hit good. Hard to tell, y'all. Being lazy. Not getting no tail kicking. What do we got here? You're just wallowing in the current. That might be a bite there. That might be a bite there. Ah, shoot. This fish might have got in my line. Because that board was going funky. That's a decent fish. Are my shorts staying on? Not really. Gosh dang it. Oh, we're hit right there on the back rod. We're hit on the back rod. Hit on the back rod. These boats are coming up the river, y'all. I got these gosh dang lights on I ain't supposed to have on. Here we go. I'm gonna try to reel this one fish up. Yeah, this fish has got my line here. That's why that board done that. Trying to get this one up. I got a pretty good fish on by the side of the boat. Since I've only got 2 baits actually in use, I got a little watch bar dinky fish and a better fish tangled up in another line. Yeah. He made a mess. Yeah, he's got me wrapped up here, so I might have to cut that line, y'all. That thing's all twisted up. It is all twisted up. Old wide-headed male. All right, y'all. I'm gonna hold him up. Nice, bigger male. Best of the evening so far. Straighten out the tail, man. When you hold them left-handed, they curl the tail towards the camera. Ain't gonna let you see how long he is. Just gonna keep arching it. Either way, it's a better fish. Huh. Oh well. Can't get him to straighten out. All right, y'all, let's get this old watch bar fish in here. Took a little bit to untangle all that. Come on up in here. Well, there's a female. Been getting males all night. That one there is actually female. Old pale looking fish. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Yeah, there we go. Did he stay on or did he come to the boat? What's he doing? I think he's still on. There we go. Yeah. We're catching him out here. Slap dab in the middle of the channel. Dragging. I just kept dragging just to see what would happen. And we're still catching them. Come on up here, fishy. It's not no little dinky one. Getting a lot of grass coming down the river here. All of a sudden. Yeah. Where are you at? There he is. That's another decent one. Another decent one. Another big-headed male. Yeah. I'll tell you what, they seem to be preferring these green floats as opposed to the demon dragons. Seems like that center one in this rod is, I mean, they're all catching fish, but I'm seeing this green float a lot on the fish we are pulling in. How did you do that with the hook there? Yeah, another big male. I'm gonna grab him with the right hand this time. See if that sucker, if he turns the tail towards me. You grab it with the left hand, they turn the tail towards the camera. Yep, turning it towards me. Not amazing? Either way, another male. That fish just a holding that bait. There he goes. There we go. He pulled it that time. Heard a little line come out of the reel there. $58 foot. We're catching them. Make sure my butt crack ain't showing for this one. I need to tie my shorts up there. See what we got on here. Just a lazy fish after he hit. Lazy fish. Smaller fish. Come here, you old lazy thing. Beat yourself all up. If you'll open the lip, it's loose. Open that lip, man. It's loose. I'm crippled, y'all. Crippled. Oh, thinner female. Man, come on. Straighten it out. They think it does them some good to turn that tail, but it don't. Is that a fish? Is that a fish acting crazy? I believe that is a fish. Just a sluggish biting fish. Look at that. Man, they're sluggish. Just holding it. 61 foot, getting deeper. Is that a bite? Yeah, it is a bite. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Well, we're getting him 61 foot. Oh, shoot. Well, he nailed that. I wonder if he stayed on it. I don't think he did. Come on in here, fish. pulling him sideways. Just rolling and carrying on. He's tangled all up in there somehow, and that has made it difficult. I have no idea what he's done there. Andy, come on. He twisted and twisted and twisted. Wrap that line up. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Oh shoot, this is the one I ain't hardly got no line on. Feels good too. Yeah. Yep, feels good. Oh no, 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 he's pulling drag. He's pulling drag. I ain't got much line on this one. He's pulling line. Oh no, 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 no. He's pulling a lot of line. Oh shoot. I ain't got this, the one that's almost out of line. I'm 61 foot deep. I'm gonna slow this down to 0.2, see if we can get some line back on this dude. Yeah, of all the one that's gonna pull drag, one that's, it's actually showing the electrical tape when he hit that I got on my spool. Yeah, this is a good one here. Oh yeah. Usually a real big one will come up under the boat, but this one is not. He is staying out. Staying away from the boat. At least I'm getting some line back on the reel here. I'm just gonna assume this is the biggest one of the night by what he done. Of course, it's hard to tell with these old fish. He is not coming into the boat. Come on, man. There we go. Now he's coming under the boat. Now he's coming under the boat. Feels solid. Yeah, it feels solid. I'm gonna say this is the biggest. See the board. Yeah. Definitely gonna be the biggest. Where you at? Where are you at? There he goes. He's just pulled a bunch of line. Just pulled a bunch of line back down. Where are you at, man? What speed have I got this thing? I'm gonna stop it. Stop it. Spot lock. Yeah, boy. Definitely the biggest of the night. How big, I don't know. They'll fool you. That's a nice one. I see him. That's a nice one. That's a nice one. If he stays on, that's a nice one. And he stayed on. Yeah, boy. We got a real one that time. Woo! right, y'all, let's get him in. Let a little line out of this dude. Let's get him in. Yeah, boy. The head on that thing. Yeah, boy. Got green gunk all over him. Put this net up. I'll have to get this one under the gut here. He will not straighten the tail out. You can see how wide he is, how thick that dude is. Yeah. Yeah, boy. We'll take that right there. Get him in. Yeah. That's what it's about. That's why you stick it out. Come across one like that. Woo! Uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh, yeah, we hooked up again. We hooked up, we're in 67 now. In a different section of river, though. 67 foot. What have I done here? There we go. $67 foot. I still got a whole nother skipjack left, so I figured I'd keep fishing after the good one we got. Come on up here, man. He's staying that way around my prop. Come on, come on, come on. 67 foot. Just an old, that's a Fort Loudon size fish there. Big enough for the net. Yeah, we wearing them out here, y'all. Wearing them on out. There's a female. I'll grab it with my thumb, or am I? Guess I will. Yeah, there's a... No, don't get silly. Come on, don't get silly. Don't get silly. Yeah, the current has died down. My boards have came close together. So they have shut the gates off at the dam or whatever, and she's slowing down. Yeah, he's gonna keep on till he gets it, ain't he? He's just a holding it, just a holding it. Just a holding it. I went ahead and sped the boat up a little bit since the current died down. When they just lay there, it makes it tougher to get them in. Old Watts barfish. Yeah, I don't know. He's closer to a Fort Loudon size. Yeah, he's just big enough for the net. We'll call that a Fort Loudon size fish. Yeah, now you're gonna act like you know you're caught. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, all right, y'all. Been about 30 minutes now. No bites. Everything seems to have died off from dark to about, which was around 8 o'clock, to about 9:30. The bite was pretty dang good. The fish just kept getting bigger. So either way, old bait pretty much. The biggest fish did come on the fresher of the two skipjack. And yeah, nice and quiet out here on a weeknight. And that's when I need to continue to fish until it gets cold. Right now, 85 degrees today. Water temps are sitting at 81 degrees, so we're not in fall yet. When these waters start hitting the 60s, that's when we'll get that really good fall bite. See a lot more big fish a lot more frequently. Either way, ended up with a really nice fish tonight. I'm happy about that. It's always nice when you go catfishing to get a fat cat. Either way, this is a video. There was some fish in the video. That makes it a fishing video. This is Catfish Dave with another one, signing out.